There's a bluebird house on the fence post, standing at the edge of the field, painted white so many summers ago by hands that knew how to build. Every spring the birds return there with twigs they gathered from the grass, and every year it feels familiar, watching another season pass. The bluebird house on the fence post still greets the morning sun, welcoming little travelers one by one. The bluebird house on the fence post still stands against the sky, keeping watch above the meadow as the days roll by. You set it there one Saturday with a hammer and a smile, saying every patch of open land needs a reason to stay alive. The wildflowers grew around it, the clover spread below, and soon enough the bluebirds came, like they somehow always know. The bluebird house on the fence post still greets the morning sun, welcoming little travelers one by one. The bluebird house on the fence post still stands against the sky, keeping watch above the meadow as the days roll by. Some gifts are wrapped in paper or tied with ribbon bows. Sometimes they're built with patient hands and left for life to grow. The bluebird house on the fence post still shines in evening gold, like a quiet lesson in kindness that never grows old. The bluebird house on the fence post reminds me every spring that the smallest acts of care can become enduring things. The meadow settles into twilight, and the bluebirds find their home. There's a birdhouse by the apple tree, painted white and weathered thin. Every spring a family settles there and starts the season again. I watch them building little nests with pieces from the yard, turning twigs and bits of string into something strong. The birdhouse by the apple tree comes alive each year, filling up the morning air with songs I love to hear. The birdhouse by the apple tree reminds me every day how the smallest acts of care can make a place to stay. You built it on a Saturday with a hammer and some nails, saying every living thing deserves a place that's safe. The paint has chipped around the edges and the roof leans just a bit, but somehow all these passing years have only strengthened it. The birdhouse by the apple tree comes alive each year, filling up the morning air with songs I love to hear. The birdhouse by the apple tree reminds me every day how the smallest acts of care can make a place to stay. The seasons turn, the branches grow, and many things move on, yet kindness leaves a shelter long after it is gone. The birdhouse by the apple tree still greets the morning sun, holding tiny new beginnings with each season that comes. The birdhouse by the apple tree shows me when I see that love is often built from little things given quietly. The apple leaves are dancing, and the birds begin to sing. a blue cooler in the truck bed, parked beside the old grain mill. Its lid is scratched from countless weekends, but it's sturdy still. It traveled down the Cedar Lake and up through Pine Creek Road, carrying sandwiches and sweet tea anywhere we'd go. The blue cooler in the truck bed still knows those summer miles, the fishing poles, the folding chairs, and all those easy smiles. The blue cooler in the truck bed still feels ready to roam, like a faithful little passenger that always brought us home. We'd leave before the town awakened, with the sunrise on the fields, stopping by the bait shop just beyond the water wheel. The radio played old favorites as the highway rolled ahead, and every trip felt like a holiday, though we barely left the county line. The blue cooler in the truck bed still knows those summer miles, the fishing poles, the folding chairs, and all those easy smiles. The blue cooler in the truck bed still feels ready to roam, like a faithful little passenger that always brought us home. You don't need distant mountains or oceans far away to find the kind of happiness that lingers for decades. The blue cooler in the truck bed still catches evening light, like a badge from simpler weekends spent outdoors till night. The blue cooler in the truck bed reminds me every year that some of life's best journeys started right here. The truck sits quiet in the driveway, and the cooler waits for spring. Opened up an old hardback, looking for a rainy day read, and I slipped a faded light library card from a story we both loved. The date stamp showed a summer when the maple trees were green, back when every Saturday felt wider than a dream. The library card you left inside turned a page in my mind, bringing back the small details that time could never hide. The library card you left inside was simple as could be, yet it carried 1,000 afternoons back to me. We used to wander aisle by aisle, arguing which book was best. You picked the ones with hopeful endings, I chose the ones with quests. The librarian knew our names before we reached the desk, and somehow every borrowed story felt like a gift. The library card you left inside turned a page in my mind, bringing back the small details that time could never hide. The library card you left inside was simple as could be, yet it carried 1,000 afternoons back to me. Some treasures are made of silver or locked away from sight. Sometimes they're hidden in a chapter, waiting for the light. The library card you left inside still rests between the pages, like a bookmark for the good days that never really faded. The library card you left inside reminds me when I see that the best parts of a story stay long after we leave. I closed the book this evening, but kept the card with me. There's a wind chime the garden gate, hanging from a willow branch. It sings a little every evening when the daylight starts to pass. Some notes are bright and silver, some drift low and slow, like a conversation carried softly by a breeze that seems to know. The wind chime near the garden gate still plays its gentle tune, turning quiet summer evenings into something I can hold. The wind chime near the garden gate rings clear above the yard, like a small and faithful melody written on the heart. You picked it from a roadside market on a trip we took one spring, saying every home needs music, even from the simplest things. Now the roses climb the fence line, and the willows grown more wide, yet that old chime keeps on singing with the seasons passing by. The wind chime near the garden gate still plays its gentle tune, turning quiet summer evenings into something I can hold. The wind chime near the garden gate rings clear above the yard, like a small and faithful melody written on the heart. The years may change the landscape and repaint the sky above, but some sounds become familiar because they're tied to love. The wind chime near the garden gate still greets the setting sun, carrying little echoes of the days we've known. The wind chime near the garden gate reminds me when it sings that joy can linger quietly in ordinary things. The evening breeze keeps moving, and the wind chime answers back. There's an old radio in the kitchen, sitting on a painted shelf. It hums before the music starts, like it's talking to itself. Every morning with the sunrise, I turn the dial just right, and the room begins to fill again with voices warm and bright. The old radio in the kitchen still knows a favorite song, turning quiet cups of coffee into moments all day long. The old radio in the kitchen has weathered every year, and somehow every melody still sounds a little clearer. You used to sing along with records, missing half the words on purpose, then laugh before the chorus came, like that was part of the fun. The station changed its name twice, the hosts have come and gone, but when the music starts playing, it feels like nothing moved on. The old radio in the kitchen still knows a favorite song, turning quiet cups of coffee into moments all day long. The old radio in the kitchen has weathered every year, and somehow every melody still sounds a little clearer. Some sounds become familiar, like footsteps down the hall, and even after many years, they still answer when we call. The old radio in the kitchen greets every brand new day, carrying little pieces of laughter on its waves. The old radio in the kitchen reminds me when I hear that the sweetest kinds of music stay close through the years. The coffee's getting colder, but the radio plays on. There's an envelope in the cookie tin beneath a stack of birthday cards. tucked between a recipe and a note about the yard. The paper's soft around the edges, the stamp is barely seen, but somehow every folded crease still says what it used to mean. The envelope in the cookie tin still carries yesterday, like a quiet little treasure hidden safely away. The envelope in the cookie tin still rests beneath the lid, holding all the simple words that somebody once did. It came from a distant summer, when the phone calls weren't so free, and people wrote their feelings down for someone else to read. The mailbox by the roadside was checked each afternoon, and every letter felt important, arriving in that room. The envelope in the cookie tin still carries yesterday, like a quiet little treasure hidden safely away. The envelope in the cookie tin still rests beneath the lid, holding all the simple words that somebody once did. A handwritten page can travel far beyond its paper frame. The ink may fade with passing years, but the heart remains the same. The envelope in the cookie tin still catches my eye today, like a little piece of kindness that never drifted away. The envelope in the cookie tin reminds me now and then that a few sincere words can stay long after they have been read. The tin closes with a gentle sound, and the letter waits inside. There's an old porch swing out back, paint peeling from the frame. It still moves a little every evening, like it's calling out your name. oak tree stands beside it, just as tall as years ago. And the wind comes through the branches with a voice I used to know. The neighbors built new fences, the Johnson kids all moved away, but that old swing keeps on rocking at the close of every day. The porch swing keeps the time better than any clock on the wall. It remembers every summer, it remembers it all. The porch swing keeps the time through the winters and the springs, and every gentle creak it makes feels like a song it sings. You used to sit there after supper, watching fireflies appear, talking about the little things that somehow brought us here. We never needed fancy places or a grand view of the sea, just two people sharing stories and a glass of sweet iced tea. The sunset painted gold around you as the daylight drifted west, and every evening felt like something the good Lord himself had blessed. The porch swing keeps the time better than any clock on the wall. It remembers every summer, it remembers it all. The porch swing keeps the time through the winters and the springs, and every gentle creak it makes feels like a song it sings. Yesterday I sat there waiting as a thunderstorm rolled through, listening to the rain collect on leaves that once shaded you. For a moment I could almost hear the laughter that we shared, floating through the cooling air, like it was still living there. Some people leave a memory, some leave more than that behind. Some leave pieces of themselves in places and in time. The years have crossed this old front yard like footprints in the sand, yet some things seem determined not to slip from our hands. Maybe love becomes a landmark after all is said and done, a place where the heart keeps returning long after the journey's run. The porch swing keeps the time better than any clock on the wall. It remembers every summer, it remembers it all. The porch swing keeps the time every season, every year, The stars awaken slowly above the old oak tree, and the porch swing keeps on moving, keeping time for me. There's a wooden crate by the apple stand out on County Road 9, weathered by the autumn winds and the passing of the time. Every harvest season it would fill before the dawn with red and golden apples before the day moved on. The wooden crate by the apple stand still sits beneath the trees, holding little pieces of those easy memories. The wooden crate by the apple stand still feels familiar somehow, like a doorway to the simple days that still live with me now. You'd wave to every traveler who slowed their car nearby and hand a child the brightest apple with a smile and a wink. The gravel lot would fill with laughter and conversations in the shade, while the scent of fresh picked fruit drifted through the day. The wooden crate by the apple stand still sits beneath the trees, holding little pieces of those easy memories. The wooden crate by the apple stand still feels familiar somehow, like a doorway to the simple days that still live with me now. The seasons keep on turning, the orchard changes too, but kindness planted years ago still finds a way to bloom. The wooden crate by the apple stand still greets the afternoon, like a quiet country photograph painted by June and September. The wooden crate by the apple stand reminds me when I pass that the sweetest things in life were never meant to last. The leaves move softly overhead, and the old crate stays behind. There's an old radio in the kitchen, sitting on a painted shelf. It hums before the music starts, like it's talking to itself. Every morning with the sunrise, I turn the dial just right, and the room begins to fill again with voices warm and bright. The old radio in the kitchen still knows a favorite song, turning quiet cups of coffee into moments all day long. The old radio in the kitchen has weather every year, and somehow every melody still sounds a little clearer. Used to sing along with records, missing half the words on purpose, then laugh before the chorus came, like that was part of the fun. The station changed its name twice, the hosts have come and gone, but when the music starts playing, it feels like nothing moved on. The old radio in the kitchen still knows a favorite song, turning quiet cups of coffee into moments all day long. The old radio in the kitchen has weather every year, and somehow every melody still sounds a little clearer. Some sounds become familiar, like footsteps down the hall, and even after many years, they still answer when we call. The old radio in the kitchen greets every brand new day, carrying little pieces of laughter on its way. The old radio in the kitchen reminds me when I hear that the sweetest kinds of music stay close through the years. The coffee's getting colder, but the radio plays on. recipe card this morning, tucked away in a kitchen drawer, stained with sugar and vanilla from Sundays long before. The handwriting was familiar, every letter soft and neat, like a voice still finding its way through the scent of something sweet. The recipe card in the drawer brings the past into the room, with every line and every note. The memories start to bloom. The recipe card in the drawer still carries your gentle touch. Funny how a little piece of paper can still mean so much. You never followed every measure, you always trusted what felt right. Add an extra cinnamon on cool October nights. Now the pie cools by the window, just the way it used to do. And for a moment in the silence, I feel close to you. The recipe card in the drawer brings the past into the room, with every line and every note. The memories start to bloom. The recipe card in the drawer still carries your gentle touch. Funny how a little piece of paper can still mean so much. Some people leave behind possessions, some leave photographs to frame, some leave little acts of kindness that keep speaking their name. The recipe card in the drawer still brightens up the day, like a small and faithful lantern that never fades away. The recipe card in the drawer reminds me as the years go by that love can live in simple things long after goodbye. The kitchen fills with sweetness, and the afternoon rolls on.